What if I told you that a moon, hundreds of millions of kilometers away, has an atmosphere that's wobbling, like a spinning top? Not because of an asteroid strike, not because of tectonic activity, but because no one knows why. This moon is Titan, Saturn's largest and perhaps most mysterious moon. For years, Titan has fascinated scientists with its Earth-like features: thick clouds, seasonal rains, even rivers and lakes, though made of liquid methane. But now, something stranger has emerged. Data from NASA's Cassini mission revealed that Titan's entire atmosphere appears to be tilting, spinning slightly off its natural axis. Imagine Earth's atmosphere doing that, completely separate from the planet's rotation. And the weirdest part? This wobble seems stable, as if it's being held in place by an invisible hand. What could be causing this? Is it Saturn's massive gravitational pull, a hidden ocean beneath Titan's crust, or something we haven't even imagined yet? Today, we're diving into a planetary mystery that defies expectations and could reshape how we think about alien worlds. Titan is not just Saturn's largest moon, it's the only one in our solar system with a dense planet-like atmosphere. This thick, golden haze is made mostly of nitrogen, with traces of methane and ethane. It's so dense that it hides the moon's surface from view in visible light. But thanks to the Cassini spacecraft, which orbited Saturn from 2004 to 2017, scientists were able to peer beneath that haze using infrared and other instruments. What they found shocked even the most seasoned planetary scientists. For more than a decade, Cassini collected data on Titan's upper atmosphere, its temperatures, winds, and motion. And when scientists plotted this data across Titan's seasons, each lasting over 7 Earth years, something strange emerged. Titan's atmosphere wasn't rotating in sync with its surface. Instead, it appeared to be slightly tilted, off-axis, and not just shifting randomly, but tilting in a consistent, gyroscope-like motion. In other words, while Titan itself rotates one way, its atmosphere seems to prefer a slightly different orientation and maintains it steadily across seasons. Why is this so strange? Because on Earth and other planets, atmospheres generally follow the spin of the planet itself. A stable, persistent tilt suggests something is actively maintaining it, something strong enough to override natural drag forces and the rotation of Titan. Even more intriguing, the tilt is aligned with the stars, not with Saturn or the Sun. That means the atmosphere has a kind of spatial memory, like it's holding on to a cosmic direction. Could it be influenced by deep ocean currents beneath Titan's icy crust? Or is this a result of complex superrotation, where the atmosphere spins faster than the surface itself? These are the questions scientists are now racing to answer. Because understanding why Titan's atmosphere behaves this way doesn't just tell us about one moon. It could unlock secrets about atmospheric dynamics on exoplanets and other alien worlds. To understand how bizarre Titan's atmosphere is behaving, imagine a simple spinning top. When you launch a top onto a table, it spins rapidly around its axis. But if you look closely, its axis doesn't stay perfectly upright. It wobbles, tracing a small circle in the air. This motion is called precession. It happens because of gravity pulling at an angle, combined with the top's momentum. Now replace that top with an entire moon's atmosphere. Titan's atmosphere is behaving in a surprisingly similar way. It's tilted slightly off-axis and maintains that tilt over time, almost as if it were a giant spinning top floating in space. But here's where the comparison gets eerie. A spinning top loses its balance and slows down. Titan's atmosphere doesn't. It stays tilted, steady, and synchronized with the stars, not Saturn, not even the Sun. That kind of stability requires energy and control. But from where? There's no known force anchoring the atmosphere like that, at least none that fits what we know of planetary physics. This strange behavior makes Titan feel less like a moon and more like an engineered system, something built, not born. Of course, that's just metaphor, but it shows how extreme and puzzling the phenomenon truly is. What kind of forces, or hidden dynamics could keep an atmosphere remembering a direction in space? Scientists are still grappling with that question. But one thing is certain: Titan isn't just spinning. It's whispering secrets about a kind of atmospheric behavior we've never seen before. What if Titan's atmospheric wobble isn't just a quirk of physics, but a signal, a signature of something deeper, a message written in winds? One theory suggests that Titan's crust and core may not be tightly connected. Instead, a global subsurface ocean could be acting like a lubricant, allowing the crust to slide independently. This motion might push against the atmosphere from below, creating the tilt we observe. Another idea explores resonance. Could Titan's atmosphere be caught in a kind of orbital dance, locked into a cosmic rhythm that holds it in perfect balance, not by chance, but by design? And here's the wildest speculation. What if this behavior isn't entirely natural? What if Titan is more than just a moon? What if it's an engineered object, or at least modified by something ancient? Of course, there's no evidence for that. But the fact that Titan's atmosphere tilts in a way we've never seen, while aligning with distant stars, leaves the door open for radical questions. After all, we once thought Venus couldn't rotate backwards, or that Jupiter's moons couldn't have oceans. Space keeps humbling us. Could Titan be teaching us something not just about planets, but about the hidden complexity of the cosmos? Sometimes the strangest questions are the ones worth asking. Titan's strange atmospheric wobble may seem like a scientific footnote, just another oddity in the vast archive of space phenomena. But what if it's more? What if this subtle tilt, this quiet cosmic procession, is a window into something we've barely begun to understand? Every time we uncover something strange in space, we're reminded of how little we truly know. Titan's atmospheric tilt challenges our models of planetary dynamics. It defies expectations, ignores conventional rules, and invites new questions, not just about Titan, but about the very nature of atmospheres, moons, and perhaps even life itself. Could other worlds show similar anomalies? Are we seeing the first signs of a universal mechanism we've yet to discover? Or are we glimpsing something unique, a one-of-a-kind system sculpted by forces we haven't encountered elsewhere? The more we look, the more we realize. The universe doesn't have to make sense to us. We have to make sense of it. Titan is still out there, spinning silently beneath the glow of Saturn's rings, its atmosphere whispering a story in patterns we don't yet know how to read. But one day, we might. And when we do, it won't just tell us about Titan. It might tell us something about ourselves, about our need to ask, to explore, and to wonder at the skies above.